$2,400 per month for Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI and VA beneficiaries. Some remarks out of the president yesterday that we certainly need to talk about. I have all the details for you in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so yet, or if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I am your one and only daily advocate, as I'm here for you right by your side every single day, bringing all the latest updates as information is changing very rapidly right now, because I want you to know everything that's going on that's going to impact us in some way, shape, or form, and anytime that some kind of announcement, benefits, programs, money, or anything else that we can possibly take advantage of, I want to make sure that you know about it right away, and that I'm right here giving you the steps of exactly what to do to grab it as things are coming up every single day. So again, thank you so much for your support. Make sure to join the community if you haven't done so yet by hitting that subscribe button right down below the video. All right, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Let's get right into this. All right, so first off, one quick side note. Stick with me through this video. We've got a lot to talk about here. We're going to be covering a number of different things, and I think you're going to find this to be shockingly appalling. Yes, you heard that correctly. Shockingly appalling. All right, what do I mean by that? Let's get into this, and you're going to find out exactly what I'm talking about right here in this video, and I'll give you a little teaser. Some of it is based on what was said yesterday by the president. Yeah, exactly. Again, I'm not here to take sides. I'm not here to say anything bad about anybody, but something was said yesterday that is completely rubbing me the wrong way, and it's going to impact everybody right here, especially all the beneficiaries that I just mentioned at the beginning of the video. All right, so let me start out by saying this much. Again, stick with me. We're going to be going through a couple different things here. Number one, tomorrow, these new minimum wage for federal contractors is going to be going into effect. What do I mean by this? So tomorrow, a new $15 per hour minimum wage is going to be going into effect for federal contractors for about 70,000 people. Well, throughout the course of the entire year, this $15 per hour minimum wage is actually going to be expanding to about 300,000 additional people. So by the end of the year, there'll be about 370,000 federal contractors that'll be earning a minimum of $15 per hour. Pretty cool, right? But what does this have to do with Social Security, SSDI, retirement, survivors, SSI, and VA? I'm getting to that. Hang on just a second here. All right, so let's keep cooking here. So that is going into effect starting tomorrow for these thousands or tens of thousands of people, 70,000 immediately, and then thousands more throughout the course of the year, which is actually great. But let's talk about this a little bit further and the announcement that was made by the president yesterday. So the president was out yesterday, of course, touting all of this $15 per hour minimum wage for the federal contractors. Again, I'm not saying anything bad about it. That's great. For federal contractors, this is great. A $15 per hour minimum wage. There's a lot of people out there right now that just could only wish that they could earn $15 per hour. There's a lot of people saying that, right? That certainly would be nice for a lot of people. However, the president remarked yesterday that it's not about the paycheck, but it's about dignity. Really? So it's not about the paycheck, really, but it's about having dignity. Okay, fine, fair enough. We'll take it at that then. It's about getting dignity. Okay, I agree. It's about the dignity. But then let's talk about the Social Security, the retirement beneficiaries, SSDI, SSI, and VA. Now, let's talk about this because we're going to have some fun with this. In not such a fun way, but more like an incredibly frustrating way. All right, let me talk you through some numbers here. So I hope that you are, hanging on here because we have some numbers to go through now. All right, let's quickly preface all this by saying, if you are earning $15 per hour and you're working 40 hours per week, in other words, 160 hours per month, which is 40 hours per week times 4 weeks in the month turns out to 160 hours for the entire week, right? So 15 hours multiplied by 160 hours comes out to $2,400. Okay, not bad, right? I think a lot of us here could be pretty happy living on $2,400 every single month. That wouldn't be too bad, right? So that'd be $600 a week and $2,400 per month. Okay, great. But how does all of this calculate out now? Let's look at some other numbers that are real numbers for a lot of people out there. In fact, let's just use the averages just to make it simple, and then we'll come back and we'll break it down into benefits that people are actually receiving. Check this out. Remember what the president said, by the way. It's all about the dignity. It's not about the paycheck. All right, here. How about this for dignity? Tell me this much. According to the numbers, the average Social Security retiree is receiving $1,657 per month. Now again, I know that the vast majority of you here in the community are not receiving that much, but again, these are the numbers that are being displayed. The average Social Security retiree is getting $1,657 per month. So let's just use that number as a quick example. Now let's take that 1,657 divided by 160. Why 160? Because that is the number of hours in the month. Remember, working 40 hours per week and 4 weeks in the month is 160 hours. So 1,657 divided by 160 comes up to $10.35 per hour. Yeah, how's that for dignity? All right, let's go through some other numbers here. Let's say that you are the average Social Security disability beneficiary, SSDI beneficiary. And again, the numbers are showing us this year, the average SSDI beneficiary is getting $1,358 per month right here, right now. Again, I know that the vast majority of you in this community are not receiving that high of a benefit, but according to the averages and according to the numbers, that's what they're telling us, is $1,358 per month. All right, so let's take $1,358 per month divided by, again, 160, representing the number of hours that somebody would need to work throughout the course of the entire month, right? So 1,358 divided by 160 comes up to $8.48 per hour. Again, how about that for dignity? Unbelievable, right? All right, let's look at another number. I know that a lot of you here in the community are receiving SSI, Supplemental Security Income. And if for a lot of you in this community, that is your only income right now. Well, the maximum benefit right here in 2022 for an SSI beneficiary is $841. Again, that's the maximum benefit that somebody can receive right now on SSI. So let's take that number, 841 divided by 160, which represents the number of hours in a month. Once again, 40 hours a week times 4 weeks in the month. Comes out to a whopping $5.25 per hour. And remember, all of this is pre-tax. So in the event that somebody wanted to earn what they were receiving from their SSI, $841 a month, they would be getting a job at $5.25 per hour. If somebody wanted to go out and work and earn $1,358, again, the average SSDI benefit right now in 2022, they would have to work 40 hours a week, 4 weeks a month, 160 hours for the entire month at $8.48 an hour to get that same benefit, right? So my point is, remember the remarks that I told you a second ago. The president said, it's not about the paycheck, it's about the dignity. Really? If it's about the dignity, then what about the dignity for, I don't know, all the millions of seniors, the elderly, people with disabilities, receiving these teeny tiny benefits, living on essentially a $10.35 per hour, a $8.48 per hour, or a $5.25 per hour wage. And again, this is pre-tax, by the way. Remember? So let's just say if we were to apply federal taxes, state taxes, Social Security tax, Medicare tax on all that, there'd be nothing left. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously there'd be a little bit left because taxes are a percentage, but my point is there wouldn't be much left. And again, these are the numbers. So I don't know. When I heard this statement out of the president saying it's not about the paycheck, it's about the dignity, I feel like, seriously? Do you realize just how many people you insulted by that statement right there? It's about the dignity. If that's the case, then all of these beneficiaries should be getting $2,400 every single month because apparently that's the dignity line now, right? So we've just drawn a line in the sand called the dignity line, and it's at $2,400 a month of income. Apparently, that's what it is, because $15 per hour multiplied by 40 hours a week multiplied by 4 weeks a month is $2,400. Anyway, do I make a pretty good case here? I think I make a pretty solid case. Again, if we're talking about dignity, let's throw down. Seriously, let's do this. Because here's what we've got for dignity. And if, in my opinion, these people living in a teeny tiny benefit, $841 a month on SSI, sub $1,000 a month on SSDI or retirement benefits, this is not dignity. So, I don't know. Just something for you to think about. Anyway, I came across this. This is honestly, it's rubbing me the wrong way. It's been bothering me all day and night, and I feel like we got to throw down on this, and this is what we're coming up with. So, anyway, I don't know. I feel like it's time to write a letter. What do you think? I mean, seriously, let me know your comments down below. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I said that this would leave you shockingly appalled. Are you shockingly appalled now? Because I am, and I think I'm probably not the only one here. But again, oh, man, I could go on and ranting about this. Yeah, so interesting stuff going on out there right now. Yeah, so I guess if we want to have a little discussion about dignity, let's do this, right? Let me know if you think I should write another letter, because I think it's time to pull out my little computer, which it's actually not so little. It's actually a huge desktop, and it's really old, but my point is I think it's time to whip out the documents here and probably draft another letter or two. What do you say? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear from you on all this. When I calculated the numbers, I thought, this is sad. There's no other way to put it. It's sad, seriously, that people are living this way and that people are forced to live this way. And here we are talking about dignity at $15 an hour. Again, for all the federal contractors getting this, congratulations. I mean, by all means, grab it. If that's what's there for you, that's great. But at the same time, I mean, let's have a real conversation about dignity. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I got to get off this thing. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep rambling here and ranting way too much. So with that being said, make sure to subscribe down below. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. I'm right by your side. I am on your team. I'm right here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Which, quick side note, I'm working on another brand deal, otherwise known as sponsorship here, and I'm super excited about it. Why? So that means I can get you more money here that I can give away in these giveaways right here on the channel, which I'm super excited about. I love doing those, and I'm super stoked about it. So I'm hoping I can get this one locked up here real quick here so that I can get some more money to hand out to all of you here in the community. So stay tuned for that as well, right? All right, anyway, subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and of course, go back and check out any of the other 2,100 or so videos right here on the channel. And of course, check out the fan club down below if you're interested in checking that out. There's a link in the description. Otherwise, at the top of the comment section, I will link there as well if you want to check out the fan club and join the list for the shoutouts right here in our videos. So with that being said, Corey, take it away, and she will read the new list of shoutouts for those people that are pulled right out of the fan club. All right, enjoy your day. I'll catch you later. See ya.
Our shoutouts today are Michael Gomez, Brenda Caballos, Nancy Wiggins, John Floyd, Mae Johnson, Alan Vinnis, Anna Owens, Clifford Mariner, Marietta Jennings, Guy Bisonette, Linda Walsh, Deb Myers, Susie, Janet Giranda, Trinity Mayo, and Kathleen Elafleur. Thank you for being members of the fan club.